What up, day 11? Welcome back. School of Thrive week 3. I am Randy. You know, I like to move. A little concert at Red Rocks this week. Great time. Another great way to continue to practice presence in the moment. A little live music. Not through your camera. So seriously, like if you've been with me for a bit, right? If you've been to some of my in-studio classes, you've heard me say this before, but you know, one of the favorite things that I have about those experiences and like the right here and right now is that, you know, like it's like the technology side of things. And if this is coming through like the television or the computer or your mobile device, I mean, just bear with me for a minute because it's kind of like counter to think that you're using that to pay attention to this and then I'm telling you to stop using that, right? Like more often and start paying more attention to being in the moment in your breath now. Because like with this we're moving together and you are present with your breath, like this counts. Like this is not a bad thing. Like in the studio version, it's nobody has their mobile devices, right, to pay attention to, and it's less about paying attention to like the internal and self and focusing on breath and movement, right, and like more dialed into this media system that's currently surrounding us and bombarding us and overstimulating us and in the end disconnecting us from the natural world, right? And like that is difficult for our subconscious, like the deep psyche to like grasp, right? Causes stress, like more like, I mean, you might not notice it, right? But like it's there. And it's not like peaceful and relaxing, you know. It's like this constant nuisance, right? I know we need to be connected with each other. Pick up the phone, dial, call somebody more often. Don't text them, right? Like breathe, like have a conversation, hear a voice, right? Expose yourself to the chance that emotion might be involved. It's like. And the easiest way to simply drop back in to being present in the moment is just by taking focus and intention with your next breath in. Now you can string several together. We will here in just a minute with my guy Wim Hof, but like less mobile device, less computer. I'm not saying never, you know, there are things like that, what, you know, I get it. But you can also cultivate more without in your world. You can free yourself from the servitude of carrying that thing around, leave it behind. I mean, we got by without them for a long period of time. Far longer than we've had them, y'all, and we're here, right? So just like, you know, presence, quality of life, feel, awareness, breath. It's all connected. It's all easy and free to do. You just like own it. When you focus there, there's nowhere else you are. You're right there in that moment. Y'all, let's get started with a little breath work. Take a position down on the mat. So we're day 11 today. We got body dynamics, you know, all about range of motion, movement patterns, balance, flexibility, core strength. We'll get to that here in just a minute, but we're going to rock through and be led by Wim here. Now, you know WIMHOF, big shout out, but again, just another practice, right, to help keep us present in the moment.
Become aware of the blood running through your veins, your heart beating. Feel. Seconds left. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. All right. Breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let your breathing return to normal as you finish up the round. Move your body bit by bit, starting with your fingers and your toes. Let your breathing normalize. If you like, guide this section. You got a free app on our website. Download it. It's good stuff. Thanks for your time, and I wish you a good night, or a good day, or a good life. Wunderbar.
All the love and all the power, y'all. Wise words, WIMHOF. Super cool cat to check out and research. Lots of fun stuff about human potential. You can stay down on the mat. You'll start in a child's pose. So, like, oftentimes in yoga, down on like all fours, sit back onto your heels and bring your toes to touch, but your knees go out wide. A couple more rounds of intentional breath, y'all. In fact, intentional breath throughout all of class. What am I talking about? Here we go. And this time it's your Ujjayi pranayama you'll cultivate. Work with it as often as you can, as much as you can. Remember to during class. That's in through your nose and out the same way. And it's audible. Constrict the muscles in the back of your throat. It's that sound, that texture. It'll help build heat from the inside out. It'll help keep you present in the here and now. Start with your belly, fill up deeply, so much that you're pushing into the restricted area. Bringing sensation, try and breathe into the tight places, the congestion. One more breath out. And then inhale, come forward to all fours. Curl your toes underneath and send your hips back up high, downward facing dog. So you'll pedal your feet out from side to side. Spread your toes out wide and anchor heavy in both hands. You could play with a little wrist stretch, maybe off one hand and flip a side over. And you could switch it out. It's a gentle stretch there. Come on back and then find stillness in downward facing dog. And stillness doesn't mean you're not finding something new. Inhale, send your hips up a little higher. Spiral your knees outward and then soften your heels a little deeper. Heavy in both hands, y'all. Spiral your shoulders down and away from your ears. Breath in, hips up. Good. Breath out, heels fall. Good. Press back. Bring your torso closer to your thighs. One more. Full round. Good. Exhale. Soften heels down and then breath in, send your right leg up high. Now with your right leg, you can continue to look for motion. Maybe even open up your hip. Bend your knee, but try and stay heavy in both hands. Try and stay even in your arms. Maybe hip circles sound good to you. Good, and then square your hip and set it back down your right foot. Left leg reaches. Good. Right heel softens. Maybe you take some repetitions here. Notice if your chest turns when you roll the hip open. Try to keep it square with your hips. Good, and then left foot back down. Walk your hands back into your feet. And then unwind. One vertebra at a time. Nice. Now I'm going to get this roller out of the way. So, up on one foot. Point and flex ankles and wrists. Hands up. Staff pose. Breath in. Good. Point and flex. Now hug your ribs in here. Anchor your tailbone heavy. And root deeply through your standing leg. Good. Push into range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. And stay with it. Push. Look. Build up a little bit of heat right in your ankle and your calf. 4, 3, 2, 1. Directions. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Second side. I'm going to swivel. Staff pose. Ground deep. Here we go. Knee up. Same thing with your hands. You're cool there. Point, flex. Sometimes it takes a little to find the balance, y'all. That's okay. Point, flex. Good. Four, 3, 2, 1. Circles. Can you stand up a little taller? If you do, it's easier to balance from that higher spot. Hug in, try not to lean back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Directions. And definitely smile when you fall down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, I gotta work on that side. That side's a little off on me today. Now bring your knees up into your stomach. Again, we'll build a little heat here. Try not to resist, so it's quick with your hip flexor. Right down the middle, you got it. Try and bring your knees above your hips and then step with pace, with balance, with intention. 4, 3, 2. Let's open up wide. Good. Right, open hips. You feel your obliques start to activate here. How's your breath? 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your hips open. Roll. Roll. Clear out, right? Anything that's stuck, right? You're stimulating nourishment, hydration, oxygen to the area. 4, 3, 2, cross. Good. Again, with pace, especially as sensation starts to build. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Wide stance, and then we'll start to swivel and pivot. Turn. Try to look all the way behind you. The more you press into your back foot, the easier the balance. Turn, roll out to the ankle. Yes. Shoulders, keep them over your hips. Your core, engage. Take your eyes a little further. You've got 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Stand up tall. Feet together, knee circles. Really pay attention to your feet. Right? The circumference continues to roll its way down and up. Good. Hips press back. Do your circles, right? Do they swing evenly? Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back forward. Make your feet work. Right round. Good. Four, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall. Circles with your arms. Here we go. Take your eyes with your hand. Right, stimulating, right, range of motion, exploring in your neck. Keep your shoulders anchored down. Follow. Follow. Stay rooted in both feet. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's go backwards. All the way through. Can you keep your eye on your hand until it disappears? Four, 3, 2, good, and 1. Back up now, right? Like as if you're, right, working, painting with your hips, the inside of a barrel. Hug, right? Hug your ribs. Squeeze in tight, press your hips out. How much range of motion can you find? Can you increase it as we work? 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn directions. Breathe. Put some effort into this, y'all. Don't go through the motions. Increase your motion. 4, 3, 2, good. 1. Take your feet out wide, arms up tall. Breath in, and then turn and hinge halfway, reach. Up tall, down low. Good, one more that side, turn, reach. Can you get longer, up high? Can you surrender deeper? Little back bend here, hips forward, tailbone down. It's okay to back bend, y'all, up high. And then turn side 2. Up, down. Good, one more. Up high, down low, back bend. Good, and then let's sit deep into our hips. Hands to thighs or elbows inside knees. You choose. I like to rock it out a little bit here. The heels can come off the mat if they need to. They could stay down and static if they can. That's cool too. See if you can help your tailbone surrender down if you're all the way. Good. Lift your heart up. 4, 3, 2. Good. Plant your hands down and extend one leg. Good. Get up on the toes right of your bent knee. Palms in, nice. Lift your heel up. Draw the knee right to the wall behind you. Lift up and out of your back hip. Anchor through the outside edge of your back foot. Now lift your heel up a little higher. Deepen into your lunge a little bit more. Now let's add some breath. Inhale. Pull length. Zip up your midline. Exhale. Elbows in, shoulder blades behind your back. They kiss and then press wide. Back through center. Breath in. Good. Breath out. Hug in. Press wide. One more. Fill up. Deep and forward, hug and shoulder blades. Lift your heel, press wide, and then back through. Plant down and pivot. Good, over your bent knee. Now find length here. Good, each breath in, your heart moves forward. Good, and then send your back heel long. Now deepen into your front leg. Keep your gaze neutral here. If you want to bounce in and out of your front knee, you can. Maybe soften the grip with your toes. Spread them out wide. Nice. We'll launch forward for a little grounded airplane. If you've got handstand kick in your practice, you could take it. Inhale, come forward, plant your hands. Send your back leg up high. Root down through your standing leg and square your lifted hip down. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Bring your lifted knee behind your standing knee. 2 more, fill up. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale for length. Exhale, come on back through center. With depth. Now give the side a chance to settle down. How's your breath? We've got a second side to go after, so extend right. The second side. Rise up, heel lifts. Broad across your hips. Deepen into the knee, draw to the wall behind you. Anchor heavy right in your back foot. Let's add the arms. Hug in, breath in. Pull length, exhale, deepen into the knee, lift the heel, shoulder blades together, press out. 2 more, fill up. Exhale. Press wide. And again, breath in. Good, exhale. Press it wide, back through, plant down. Pivot. Again, your toes, right? Are they clenched? Are they soft? Are they wide? Are they close together? They're meant to be wide, y'all. Lift your heart, pull through. Good. In and out of the knee if you want to pulse. Start to get into the back line of this front leg. Inhale, you'll launch forward, grounded airplane. Good, just turning on, opening up the back line of your standing leg. Now, out of your standing leg to kick your lifted leg a little higher. Good, use your fingertips, right, to help your heart lift up, your shoulders away from your hips. Jiva squat 3 times, breath in for length. And then again, it's lifted knee behind standing knee, curl in, chin to chest. Breath in, extend, pump up. Breath out. Good. Surrender. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Breath in, lengthen, up and out. Back through center 1 time, sit low. All right, we gotta let this side settle down first. It's a little more comfortable. It's a little bit more prepared to surrender now. Good. Rise all the way back up to standing. Nice job. Your deep squat, okay? Here we go. Feet hip width distance apart, slightly open in your stance. Hands can come forward into prayer. Sit your hips back. Let them fall down. Lift your heart up and then stand up. So real important, activate the core here. Hips back, hips fall. Heart lifts. Yes. Back, you hinge. You sit low and then lift your heart up. Good. Back, down, lift. Yes. Back, down, heart up. Yes, so strong. Don't be in a rush here. Sit into both heels. Your knees, they spiral outward to plug your femurs into your hips. Heart lifts. Back up. Back, down, lift. Go. Yes. Down, lift. Go. Good. Down, lift. Go. 2 to go. Down, lift. Go. Lift. Go. Nice job. We're going to go with some oblique activation. Side knees. It's like a standing crunch. Right? One hand on your hip, the other to your ear. Step. Go. Go. Pull. Yes. Pull. Turn. Right. Shh. Rooted through your standing leg. Active. Aim. Find your edge with the lifted knee. Shh. Good. Breathe. Nice. Shh. Yes. Shh. So strong. Yes. 8, 7. Good. 6. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Long stance. Right, a little work here. Extended side angle from yoga. Kick your hips out. Bend into your knee, but this time for a little added challenge. Reach both arms long overhead. Right? Again, going after your obliques. Eyes up, arms reach. You could bring your hands overhead. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Great job. Second side. Hand to hip. Could be behind your back. Lift, lower. Good. Nice. Can you find new range of motion with each breath? Breathe. You've got 8, 7, yes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Again, wide stance. Hips out from underneath. Swing. Deepen into the knee, and then both arms reach. Now, the further your arms get overhead, the greater the challenge in your core. Can you deepen into your front knee while keeping your hips back? Yeah. Scoop your tailbone down. Eyes up. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back up. Great job. Arms all the way up. Exhale, go ahead and forward fold down. Now press into your legs, halfway lift, and then walk yourself forward and lower yourself down onto your stomach. A little spinal strengthening, a little activation here. Bring your toes to touch and press the tops of your feet down. So much your knees lift up off the mat. Now anchor your hips heavy. Tailbone tucks. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Little to no weight in your fingers. If they can float, you should float them. Bring your shoulder blades in. Lift your heart forward, heavy in your hips. Press your feet, keep your knees lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So lower down here. Bring your arms overhead. You're at 11 and 12, 11 and 1 o'clock here, y'all. Take your eyes. And don't forget to bring your shoulder blades across your back. Here we go. Lift up one side. Good. 11 p.m. Back down. Now take your eyes where you're going. Round 2. Lift up. Squeeze in. Come on back down. Now we lift up. Here we go. We've got 10 o'clock. Down. And 2. Look, turn. Pull your shoulder blade in. Swing around. There we go. Good. To your 9 and then up and lift. 3 o'clock. Good. You got 8. Back down. You got 4. Down. 7. Lift, lift, lift. Take your eyes. Squeeze in. Down at the bottom. 5 o'clock. Yes. We've got one more round. We'll start opposites. Hands back overhead. Here we go. You can shimmy your hips to release your low back. Lifting up, looking up. 1 o'clock. Squeeze in. And then we go to 11. Lift, lift, lift. Take your eyes. Pull your shoulder blade in. Back down. Here we go. 2 o'clock. Go. Yes. Squeeze. And 10. Pull in. Eyes go with you. 3. Back down. 9. Squeeze in. Lift up. 4. 8. 5. Squeeze. 7. All the way down. Nice job. Onto your side. Side crunches, right? Big emphasis on obliques today. We need it for that Range of motion, top hand touches. Exhale, sit up, legs stay flat like a board. Squeeze. Good, back down, tap. Squeeze, bottom arm acts as an anchor. If you want to make it harder, you can bring your hand to your ribs. Good, extend, flex your toes. Shh. Send your tailbone long. Shh. Breathe. 8, 7, yes. 6, 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. I'm going to swivel around. You could simply roll to side 2. Good. Hands down, flat like a board, right on your hip. One line of energy here. Top arm touches, and then crunch. Legs lift, right? Not super high here, not like a V up, right? Different core activation. Yes, flex your toes. A little bit of everything is what the doctor ordered. Down, lift, down. Breathe. And no law that says you have to open mouth exhale on your on your core work. You've got 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Down on your back, just roll. Stack your knees over your ankles. We want to turn your glutes on, press your hips up, bridge pose. And with your arms, right, bring your shoulder blades in. You could reach to the sky, or they could elbows down for balance. We're going to add some hip lifts here, so lower your hips, lift, lower. Now send your tailbone, scoop it towards your heels with each rep, lower, lift. Turn your right backside on, lift. Keep your knees parallel. Anchor through the 4 corners of both feet and soften the grip with your toes. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4. At the top, yes. 2, you'll hold right here, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down. We're going to isolate from side to side. So you work your range of motion. Straight leg, bend knee, it doesn't matter. Bring your right knee into your stomach. Your left leg is the foundation. Now you can extend your right leg up and then press your hips up. Arms, right, left legs, hips, lower, lift. Yes, like you're stomping on the ceiling. Spread your toes wide. Continue to extend your lifted leg longer. 8, 7. Yeah, and if you can, 6. You'll pulse at the top. Maybe it's just a hold. 4, 3, 2, and lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that'll do that left side some justice. Nice. You can squeeze in, right, extend, shake out, and then we'll switch it out. So both feet down and then left knee in. Again, heavy with your right leg. Good. Extend your left. Press long through your left heel. Pull your toes back. Here we go. Lift, lower. Good. Nice. Breathe. Yes. Good. Nice. Press strong through the 4 corners of your right foot. Try and get your hips all the way in line with your knees. Scoop your tailbone. 4, 3, 2, hold high, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, both feet down. Bridge your hips up. Now you've got the option here, range of motion, shoulders, arms. If you've got the flexibility, we're gonna push up to full wheel, right? Full wheel, hands plant next to your ears, fingertips point towards your feet. Good, you can press up through the crown of your skull or all the way up into your bridge pose. I like to take the halfway point to adjust my hands. Breath in, press up. Good, and then if you've got full wheel, stay there, scoop. You could stay in your bridge. Good, scissor elbows in. Press your heart up. Tailbone heavy and long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower yourself down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Knees hang open. And we'll start with a surrender. Couple rounds of breath. All right, bring your hands to your ears. A little Supta Baddha crunch. Lift, lower. Now your feet, you can float them off the ground for an added challenge. Lift, lower. Yes. Breathe. The last bit of core work here. Yes. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold high, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full body stretch, legs out long, arms overhead. So from here, go ahead and roll over to your stomach. We'll get into a little shoulder stretch here. Send your left arm perpendicular, right hand under your right shoulder, and then step your right leg up and over your left. Temple down. You could crawl your hand overhead. Good, slowly come back through. Second side, right arm out. Left leg up and over. Head down. Breathe. Good, slowly come back through center and then walk yourself back in. Standing on your knees. A little bit of a back bend here, y'all. We call this camel pose in yoga. Bring your hands to your hips as if they're in back pockets in your jeans. Stand up tall, tailbone heavy. Now each breath in, your heart lifts up towards the sky, and each breath out, you start to be able to trace a line on the ceiling to the wall behind you. Now, as far as you're comfortable, right? If you don't find length on the inhale, maybe don't look for depth on that exhale. Good. It's okay to have a break in the middle. Breath in, lift up. Lift up. Keep your hips forward, stacked over your knees. Good. Each breath, lift up. Good. And then draw back. Good, breath in, slowly come up and out. Sit back on your heels and take just a moment there with your breath. Both hands to your heart, close your eyes. Notice your blood rushing through your veins. Good, eyes open, plant your hands down. Bring your right leg out in front of you. All right, crescent moon in your legs, and you're just gonna start to rock in and out of your front leg. Keep your hips scooping forward, right? Heart lifting up. Open up space across your front line. Deep belly breathing into your hips, nice. And so from here, we'll push back into half splits. You can release your hands down and walk your hips back. A little breath here to help deepen the pose. Good, you could lift your toes. Again, remember, you could spread them out wide. Square your front hip back and your back hip forward. Again, look for something new with each breath. Good, and then gently forward into your front knee and walk your front foot across. You'll take half pigeon on that side to open up your hip. Where's my block when I need it? It's too far away at the moment. Good, you can start with a proud pigeon, lift up off the ground, root down and through your legs. Heart up, square, look open, and then when you're ready, walk yourself forward into a sleeping pigeon. Good deep belly breaths. Your breath, your gravity, providing the resistance, the pull. And only as far as your next breath will take you. When you're ready, press yourself back in. Good, and then it'll walk yourself back into a three-legged dog. Shake right the hip out. You can open it up. And then you'll set that foot down. Second side, step through. Left knee forward or whichever was opposite, and then just in and out of your hip. You want to be on front of your kneecap here, right? Like the top of the, or the bottom of the thigh rather. Find some length up, some tailbone down. Hug in. Breathe. Then arms will go high. Walk yourself back, half splits. Again, pay attention to your breath. If you take as deep a breath as you can, it will find something new. Expand at the belly at the beginning in your inhale breath. Then your chest fills. Good, back forward, and then you'll walk it across. Good, half pigeon. Sit your knee down. You can draw your back hip further back. Square your hips. Good, proud pigeon if you did on side one. Open up space on that front line. And then walk yourself into sleeping pigeon. Each next breath. Take advantage. Now you're welcome to stay longer if you like. But if you're ready to back out, start to walk yourself back in. It's a three-legged dog. Shake it out or open it up. Good, and then set your foot down. Walk your hands back to your feet. One at a time, your head coming up last. Round up to standing. Palms at heart center, y'all. Thank you for showing up on your mat today and in your life every day. Palms, right? Thumbs to third eye center. The love in me honors and acknowledges the love within you. Namaste. Check you tomorrow, Cardio Sculpt. We'll get back after the aggressive movement. Have a great day. I love you. Be well. Drink more spring water. Take more deep breaths. Spend a little time outside. And don't forget to ripple, ripple, y'all.